we are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it. Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And here we go. We're underway in Madden Ultimate Team.
Taking it about the 1. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Buying time, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Here's Hurts to throw.
Steps away to his left. And on the catch, it's Andre Johnson. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And this is picked up by the Bears. They find some open field here. And they bring this one back. A fumble return for a Bears touchdown. The pass receiver turned into a runner, then he turned into a fumbler, and it goes the other way for 6.
I love your description. Although for the offense, they're not too happy about it. But for the defense, what a big-time play for them. Never give up on anything. Sometimes you create your own points.
But the receiver, hard to fault him. He's just going for extra yard.
That's exactly what you're supposed to do, but you have to take care of the football.
And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to start fresh. Just a moment ago, they were backed up, coughed up the football, and then saw it go the other way for 6 points.
I just wonder, partner, sometimes they put such an emphasis on things. And, you know, in that situation, as they ran out there, they were told, take care of the football, don't cough it up. And sometimes that's the last thing you hear.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Bruce Smith brings the heat, gets the sack. And on that one, the protection just broke down.
You've got to have that leverage, don't you? We always talk about low man wins in the running game for an offensive lineman versus a defensive lineman.
Under pressure, and they got to him again. Bruce Smith able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. 3rd and 15 here after the 1st and 2nd down plays went in the wrong direction. And that will be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And this ball is going to be down now right at the 10-yard line. Good spot.
I absolutely love the flexibility of these punters. Their leg drive, able to get it way up in the air, and that allows their punt team to get down there and down it inside the 10 because they've had some time.
And he'll take this one only up to about his 13-yard line. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They run with Jackson out of the gun. And he takes this across the 15 to the 17. And still about 3 yards shy of a first as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. Mahomes now to throw. That'll be caught by Rice. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run now with Bo Jackson. Room here to run. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. A big play there. 69 yards. And the Bears will extend their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early to give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game, they always say, you know, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And it's been a rocky start for them thus far. They had the turnover and then the punt on those first two drives.
So there is optimism because they've improved, right? Turnover, you just noted it.
Punt's better than the turnover.
The punt is better on the second one. Now they're hoping to turn into first downs and hopefully points.
On 2nd and 11 now. Hurts flushed out right.
And Hurts able to show off some of that elusiveness as he slides to the ground there and in the process picks up the first down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
On first down, it's Craig. In on the tackle there, Luke Kuechly. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
This one grabbed by A.J. Green. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Throwing is Hurts.
And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. To try again after the sack. Hurts.
Well, that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. Rolling to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter.
And Hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it. They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes, eluding the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. On the move to his... And a big loss here as he's taken down.
And that was Carlos Dunlap who got in to take him down.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
This is taken at the 23. Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And the Niners will go on offense, 1st and 10. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the ending, the interception. But they did put together... Oh, that's into double coverage and intercepted. Picked off at the 45.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble.
And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Chicago. Tyreek Hill, 56 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. Firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, I have to admit, I'm scratching my head a little bit here trying to make sense of what I just saw. Number 1, huge lead. Just kick the extra point and be done with it. Number 2, if you are going to go for 2, just line up and go for it from the 2-yard line. Why make it so difficult? That's a long way to go to try and pick up some points.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. Into the secondary past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. On 1st down, Hurts. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
This defense not going to make it easy for you. They're a physical group, and we just saw it there on that play. It came in, made the contact, just as he's trying to haul it in.
To throw again on 2nd down, Hurts. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward.
That's right, baby. It's all.
And they will score a pick 6 for a... Charles and I set for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup as we get a peek some of the stars in today's game. Well, will they be stars? Will you be a star? We'll find out. Let's play. Set for football now on a sunny afternoon in the second city. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. Here's Robinson.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Getting a yard on the game's first play at 2nd down.
Well, sometimes you just have to give credit to the defense. Great job there at the point of attack, holding up. They won their battles at the line of scrimmage, left him no space to try and run. A really nice job swarming to the ball carrier.
The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that, and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Mariota now to throw on 1st down. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Mariota now from the 50. Flush to his right. And this is caught. First catch by Brandon Marshall. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. First down, the run with Lynch. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, we always talk about how you've got to be quick when you go through your progressions, and here's another prime example. Trying to look downfield, he was staying in the pocket, but just couldn't find anyone open, could he?
No, not enough time. They hit him and forced that incompletion. Throws left side, complete to Brandon Marshall. And it'll be touchdown here, but not before he does pick up the 1st. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. Escaping the pressure, and he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. It looks like a loss of right around 11 there on 1st down to set him back on 2nd. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And now off to the races down the right side. And they will score a pick 6 for a Bears touchdown. So a dangerous pass over the middle into zone coverage, and it bit him hard. And what's really difficult when you throw it in that direction and versus that zone, that means the linebackers have gotten to their spot, gotten their heads back around, and they can see the quarterback and everything in front of them. And they took big advantage of it, went the other direction, excellent blocking, and picked up a touchdown. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Here's Robinson. pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And following the pick six, and they have decent field position in throwing that pick six. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
But they told him, and they told us, they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
The Cowboys on third down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means 4th down. They'll run for it. Lynch. And he's got the first down yardage before being taken down at midfield. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on first down. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. And there we saw rolling right out of the pocket. Maybe his momentum taking him toward that sideline led him a little too far.
Yeah, that is difficult, isn't it? Plus, you're closing down your space, right? You're shortening the field for your receivers. And their inclination is to go towards the sidelines as fast as the quarterback is as well. Hard for them to throttle down to leave themselves with enough room to stay in bounds and catch the ball.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. A reminder coming up in a couple of minutes' time, we'll pay a visit to Jonathan Coachman, the coach in our EA Sports studios. We'll have a look back at the next-gen stats from this first half of action. Mariota now. They'll set up the screen to Lynch. Trucks over him. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing is Mariota. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Sacked there by Bruce Smith. Throwing on 2nd and long. Mariota. Looking for Cooper. That's complete. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. To throw is Mariota. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the first down.
And they had an extra defensive back on the field on that play, and the coverage was excellent. He tried to pull it down and run for it, but they rallied to him and kept him short of a first down.
Zerline's kick is up and through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. So they do get the 3 points before they hit halftime. Something to build on, maybe.
Yeah, go ahead and raise the banner, right? But wave the flag. That's good. Got points. And now, as you said, they got something to build on as they get ready for the second half.
Mahomes now on first down. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep for Jackson. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Steeler legend Troy Polamalu with a pick. Well, he exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball. And that one was picked off.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And unable to connect. Incomplete. Now give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Here's Aaron Sipos out now to punt on 4th down. Oh, this is off the side of his foot. Yeah, not a great one there. Out of bounds in the air. And the offense is going to be set up already in enemy territory inside the 45. So we come upon halftime here at Soldier Field with the Bears out in front. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach. This taken in at the goal line. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. Mahomes' throw caught by his receiver, Hill. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And that's caught inside the 30. Touchdown, Chicago. Randy Moss, 61 yards. And the Bears are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Prater on to add the extra point. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Taken from about the 12. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
Throwing over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure, or do they play coverage on this down?
He's got his receiver, Cooper. And he will have a Cowboys 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run on 1st down. It's Lynch. And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line.
Well, they still have time to get him established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Play fake, Mariota. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. They're indeed going. It's Mariota. Oh, looking for Andrews downfield. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Emerson Walls. And the Bears are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll begin the drive with Jackson on the ground. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And that's caught inside the 35. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big connection on that one. 37 yards. They run on 1st down with Jackson. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. 6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. They run again with Jackson. And he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. We're glad you're with us from Soldier Field in Chicago. Third quarter here, 2nd and 10. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he is in. Touchdown.